I want to talk about your support system. How's your support system? And do you have one? Tier one, I'm going to start with you. How is your support system, ma'am?
My support system is great. I had to clean it out, but it's great. And with support system, we tend to. I look at it. I was always the giver, and had a hard time receiving. So I had to really, like I said, get grounded with myself to understand that when you're looking at support, like I tell a lot of people, I look at support as just as friends from years ago, family, everything, to now to where I am. And there are some people that I share, and then there's some people that I don't. But if you have one or two people that will sit down and listen to you and let you cry on their shoulders, guess what? I'm all for it. And I'm always that person to give someone a shoulder because I know how hard it is when you're trying to do a lot on your own and you're not able to have an outlet or someone to just be yourself and to be honest without being judged or saying, oh, I wouldn't do this or I would do that or I do it this way, but just allow you to talk and just be who you are. So I do have great people in my family and I do have friends that allow me to do that. I will say that. Yes, I do.
Great. I'm glad you have a great support system, even though you had to clean yours out. And it's okay. Anybody listening to this, it's okay to
Mhm.
refresh your list. It's just like a friends list online. Go take those non-needed, unneeded, or unwanted friends or whoever out of your life, replace them with other ones.
Mhm.
Doc, I'm gonna ask you the same
Mhm.
thing. Dr. Ebony Jackson, how is your support system? Do you
I feel
have
like,
one?
yes, I do have a support system. I count myself as very blessed to have a significant other who is incredibly supportive of like all aspects of my life, from professional to personal. And then, roll into that like my extended family. Even though most of them aren't here, they live in a whole other state. I could still rely on so many of those people that I have come to be family, even if we weren't blood related. So I feel like I do have a pretty good support system, even professionally too, not just in my own personal social support, but my professional support is pretty solid.
Hmm. Keisha, same question applies to you. Support system.
Wow.
Do you have one?
I do. I am blessed as well. My children are mostly adults. So it's great to have raised people who are supportive and know me. They know what my needs are. My children are bluntly honest with me about Ma, you need to back it up. You know, you might need to rest. You might want to tone it down. You're doing too much. And that's the beauty of it for me. My support system, I know they're brutally honest, but from a loving place. And so it's allowed me to be brutally honest with them, but from a loving place. So I'm very, very fortunate in that. And then I have friends that, I've lived in Cleveland, I've lived in Florida. I'm blessed to say that I have support all around the country. So, girlfriends that I've made years ago, we still talk. So it's good. It's great, but I have to agree with Tiawan. Sometimes you have to go through that list and cut off the people who are draining to you, who are not reciprocating that support, who only reach out to you when it's beneficial to them. And I'm going to go back to what Dr. Um, Jackson said, boundaries. Like, I don't even call them boundaries anymore. I call them fences. Like, I have built fences around my life. And if you don't have access to this side of the fence, you're just not coming in. I mean, it's just that simple. And it's sad because it's almost like when you're a Black woman and you set boundaries, some people want to use, oh, she's so anxious, she's so this, she's so that. I'm preserving myself. This isn't for you. This is for me. So I'm
Mm.
building this fence you build a fence just like you do around your house to keep unwanted trespassers away. You're not going to trespass into my life to come and take what you can. So, having support is important, but keeping the trespassers out are equally important as well.